recite. That's like God. You really hit Godhood. Like, yes. We're Henry there. Everything. Everyone's locked in. Everyone's like ready, locked in already. Like willing to help speed up doing this and doing that. The only thing that was annoying was trying to get that extra work because Lucio always had a whole bunch of these dumb workbooks. She's like, find something that the kids could do, rip it out, give it to them, make them complete 4 or 5 of them, or 10. Simon did not like those rules, so he only does like 1 or 2, and then we let them play for the entire time. And of course, like, once we're done, it's literally like, as they start going home slowly, me, him, and the others work well together. We clean up the entire place by ourselves. Like, we clean the tables by wiping them down with disinfectant wipes and everything to make sure that nothing's like sticky, nothing like this. We sweep the floors. They always tell us not to mop the floor because there's always a cleaning lady that comes in. Not gonna lie, Chad. The cleaning lady is useless. She's bad at her job. The reason why I say this, she barely cleans. Like, Jesus fluffing Christ, like she doesn't even mop that well. She needs like plus the cleaning lady are all Asian. This cleaning lady, it's not like the ones that I've seen. Like if it was a Tia, you know, the whole place would smell fantastic. But no, no, she does not believe in that. These Tias, they just believe like, oh, just mop the floor just with water and use the air freshener. That's it. None of us. None of us. Nothing else. Like they just air freshen it, and who cares about the bathroom? Let it be stinky. Let it be gross. Let it be wet. They were pretty useless. I'm not gonna lie. Like the work conditions there was, when it comes to the bathroom, disgusting. The students hard to go, but then of course, as I said, I mainly was a fan of when the girls ask me for hugs, I give it to them. And the story, they ask, they get, I give. But they did that rule that Lucille implemented just for me not to give them hugs, even if they ask for it. Like, they ask for it, I give it to them. They're like, no. No, you're no longer allowed to give a hug. They want a hug? Well, too bad. That's what she said. And of course, some of the students started to get, as my cousin Lorenzo would say, upsetty spaghetti. They get upsetty spaghetti because, like, now, the one thing that made them feel safe in the program was us who gave hugs. Simon's one of the few that gave hugs. Some of the volunteers also gave hugs. So yeah. It was due to the huggy community that rule was banned. We gave hugs. She did not approve of it. It was not fun when she said she took that away from us. We felt sad, yes. Nothing we could do. But then she started to be a total crazy, off-the-wall woman, blaming me, saying that I'm the one that started the hugging scenario. No longer allowed to give hugs. She let me go just because, like, for the first time, when she thought I knew Chinese, when I don't know Chinese, I did explain that in my resume. I know Spanish. So she saw me and cousin Lorenzo. She assumed we're both Chinese. Just so you know, cousin Lorenzo's uncle is, well, father is my uncle, and vice versa. My father is his uncle. So, of course, to me it's always weird. So, yeah. Go figures. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The second time, she just wanted to let me go just because, like, I enjoy giving hugs. That's it. I broke her rule of no hugs. Once. Only once. Just because there was one of the students who asked for it when she was crying. I didn't know how to react. She requested a hug. And she's the one that came running to me and hugged me. She wanted me to hug her back. I felt pity. I wanted to hug her back. I asked the others, like, since during the summer program, when I was let go the second time, Simon said to do it, to give her the hug. And so I did. Because she came running to me. They saw the tears in her eyes. Well, the others, like, know that, like, technically we should not hug them back, even if we ask for permission. I still did it anyways for this one student. She came crying to me. I felt bad not being able to hug, but I was given permission for that one time, and somehow I got in trouble. It seems like that dumb Lucille has cameras everywhere, and she's able to, like, even though she's not on site when it comes to Henry's site, she is still able to look at the cameras and saw that I gave one of them, which was the girl who came crying and hugged me, a hug. I hugged her back. And I was crying. Of course, I did not expect me to cry, but of course, when I explained myself, if someone comes to me crying and asks for a hug, and I hug them back, I will eventually start tearing up. I will feel their emotions. I mimic their emotions. Like a mirror. I mimic their vibe. What I wanted to. It's just that if I'm near you, I will cry if you're crying. If you smile, I will smile. But for me, smiling is hard. It hurts. But there are a few feelings that I could smile for easily. And those are my favorite students. I can't help but smile. Do my best, like, well, do brighten their mood. A smile makes the world goes round. Because a smile is a contagious thing. When someone sees it, they can't help but smile. And not know why. Especially if that's their first face you see. The first face you see is smiling. Then yes, why wouldn't you want to mimic that? Not many people could do it, like just smile on command. For me, I do my best to just smile for them, for those students, for the good students, whether they're boys or girls. I did not care. If I saw them, I will smile for them. So that way, they won't feel down, they'll feel happy. And if they're happy, that's good. It's good to have people smiling. smile. It is always good. We need more smiles in this world. That's what I always think, and this is why I always want to always be smiling. Never be sad, just smile. But of course, I was let go the second time, and for some reason, after being let go the second time, they called me back. They're telling me like, we need you for this, but then they created a dumb situation to try to fire me and try to blame me for something, trying to bring legal reasons up. That's because I'm always telling them I need to give a hug. So I gave her my 2-minute notice. I was trying to see if there is that legal loophole. And yeah. Fitzgerald's quote, the 2-minute notice, that is a fact. If your employer could fire you within 2 minutes, you do not need to do the 2 weeks notice. You could literally just give them a 2-minute notice. And they cannot do nothing about it. So that's literally what I did to the CEO. And she was trying to put some dumb blame on me for being someone who enjoys giving hugs. When I'm not the one that's giving them a hug. They're the ones that are going to me, asking for a hug, or do hug me. And I'm usually the one asking for permission. Because there was only some times where Lucy will allow me to hug, but that's only if and only if the parents are in front of me and she's right there. Like, for example, there was one of the students who randomly came up and hugged me hard. They have the grip of gorilla. That's how I'll say it. I'll say it like that. Because I'm not gonna lie, they're able to leave like a small little bruise just by hugging me. They think that they are one of the kids on the spectrum, so they do not know their limits. When this student gave me a hug, that was the only time she allowed me to give them a hug, just because her parents were telling. I asked the parents if I could hug them back. The parents said yes, and then I looked at Lucia. She nodded yes only for that one time, even though she had a face of disgust. So, of course, I gave the student a hug. Then they went home. And she literally just tried to put a legal reason there, tried to call some court case and show, but literally gave her a 2-minute notice just because like she was trying to find a reason to technically fire me off and not pay me anything. But since I gave her my 2-minute notice, she is legally entitled to pay me for the work I did for the 3rd time of her calling me back into the company just because I thought she was desperate for money. So on the 3rd time, I left myself for her racism and joined the company that I was also comfy with, Weibo Learning Organization. So yeah, with Weibo Learning Organization, I met a few new students, and yes, the boys, majority of them, the ones that I was stuck with, were a pain in my butt. Because why? They did everything and anything to not do any work. They do not care about their homework. They just ate snacks and that's it. They didn't care. They didn't want to do, like, so this program was secondly strict to help them improve their vocabulary, their math skills, and their English skills to see if they could read, write, and then of course if they need help, I'm there. So this one was more intense, where they only get back then it was just